is Monday. So yeah, start of a new week. Here we go. Oh, bright sun, here we go. Oh my God, I cannot see. Woo! Okay, so I don't remember how much I stitched Friday. I want to say it was 214 on Hello Fall. And then Saturday, I know I stitched. Oh, Saturday was Winter Cottage. I finished it. That's right. And that was something like, I think 501 stitches. I think that's what it was. So then yesterday and Saturday night I did my Flosstube. So Sunday morning I woke up, I cleaned the house for about 2 hours, and then I just sat down and cross-stitched. Well, when I could stay off my phone. Yesterday I wanted to be on my phone. I don't know why. That's Sundays though. But I was proud of myself for getting up at 9 o'clock, going straight to the shower, not playing on my phone in the chair at all. And then I basically did, well no, I cleaned the bathroom, I did laundry, I did the dishes, I cleaned my room, washed all the bedding, washed all the blankets, the living room blankets, gave Toby a bath, which, oh my God, that killed my back. After I gave Toby a bath, I did nothing else, because my back was shot. But, so my goal was, I was hoping to get, damn, I cannot see. My goal was to do at the railway, black vintage, and Quaker flag. Ooh, my brain. I could see it, but I couldn't name it. Well, I got 2 out of 3. Now, at the railway, was only supposed to get 200 stitches, but it got 415. I wrote this down so I can remember too. 415. And then Quaker flag was only supposed to get 200, but it got 412. And so after, oh my God, I cannot see. After all of, okay, there, that's better. After all of that, okay, everything's falling now. I went to the bedroom and worked on cruise ship, and I put 234 stitches in cruise ship. So, yay. I was very happy about that. My goal is to, every night, I don't even care if it's 30 stitches, I need to touch the cruise ship. I would really like to put 2,000 stitches in the cruise ship this week, which wouldn't be hard to do at all. My nose is all yucky and stuffy. I keep saying I better not be getting sick. All weekend I felt yucky, but no coughing, so I'll sneeze and blow my nose as much as you want me to, as long as I don't start coughing. So, the plan. I have earlies. I'm going to go deliver my earlies, then I'm going to go home and work on, I think I'm going to go home and work on the Christmas gnome. No. Work on Merry Christmas. It is a gnome, but it's called Merry Christmas. I think it's Merry Christmas gnome, if I think about it now. But I want to get the gnome part done so I can put that in the car and just have to fill in his beard, which would be totally white stitches. I'll do the outline and the, as we like to call it, the highlights of the gray in his beard, but I want to get it set where I can just have that in the car, and when I can put in some stitches, throw in some white stitches in his beard. So that is the plan. And then tonight, I guess I'll work on Hello Fall. I just want to get that one done so bad. So that is my plans. There's nothing else to really say. Oh, TV. We watched OP Live. Oh, the book. Okay, The Great Alone. No, yeah. It ended good. For a minute, I was like, oh no. No. I thought it was going to have a big tragic ending. A couple of times I thought it was going to have a big tragic. I mean, there are some big moments in the book, and it's like, oh my God. I was close to tears a couple of times. Let's just say that. But I like how it ended. I don't read stand. Oh, I forgot to get over. Oh God. That does not do good on my back. I should really look and see what you guys see when I go over it. Can you even tell that it's a big bump? Yeah, I don't read standalones, but I would love more books on the town. That would be fun. Like have a book on Big Martha. Oh, that would be so much fun. But it was okay. It was a good standalone. I was happy when it ended, how it ended. Because usually when a book ends, I'm like, no, I want more. And I was like, that feels good. Now I'm reading, should have wrote it down. Southmount Country. It's another book about Alaska, and I think this one's a true story. I think. I'm almost positive because the author is actually the one narrating the book too. And usually when that happens, it means it's a true story. It's good. Slow at some points, but it's good. So, yeah. That's basically all I have to say on this. I tell you though, the next book I read needs to be a smutty book. Ooh, I think I'll read the, something about the butcher. I think it's a pink cover. Blackbird and the Butcher? Black something. I don't know. I can see it in my mind, but I can't read it. Huh. Okay, anyways. I should be done with this book today. I think I only have like 2 hours left. I can read that during work. So, before anyone wakes up and gets on Zoom. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. I don't know if I have that book. But I have Audible credits, so I think this one I would actually use an Audible credit. Okay, well, I'm here. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Hello! It is Tuesday. So, I totally forgot yesterday when I was saying my plans that yesterday was Mill Hill Monday and we started St. Nicholas Chapel. So, yeah, all I worked on was St. Nicholas Chapel. I almost said chapter. Yeah, so I did 712 stitches on it. I know, I was so bad. Well, the reason I was so bad is because now that Becca goes to work starts at 4, and I get up at 3, I think I should be, I really should be to sleep by 7 o'clock. That would give me 8 hours, but I don't remember the last time I slept 8 hours more than one day in a row. It's usually 6 or 7. Or it's 4 or 5, and then a nap during the day, which is usually 3 or 4. So, anywho, I was just stitching along. What were we watching? Hulu. Children of the Underground. That was a very interesting, what is it called? Like, well, it was a mini-series, I guess, because it was more than 3. It was more than an episode, so it would be like a little mini-series. I don't know how many there are. I think we were on number 4. But next thing I know, I looked up and it was like 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, okay. Told the girls, okay, I'm going to bed. I should have took my picture, put my stitching down, and then said I'm going to bed. Because then I go to bed. I stayed up for another 2 hours. Yeah, I think it was another 2 hours stitching. Because I just couldn't put this project down. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, so. And I tried I tried holding off and not doing the beads. But once I got a section done, I put the beads on. I gotta have the beads on. I just got to. My brain cannot go to another section until that section is done. For some reason, I don't understand it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I can't wait for Monday again. My plans today is to stitch on Hello Fall. You know what? I should stitch on Merry Christmas first and get that so I can have a project in the car. So like when, and it's not going to count towards my games. Well, it might. I'm going to keep track, but I'm not going to post a picture every single time I work on it, because I might only get 30 stitches in it. If I'm sitting at work and I'm waiting for packages, I can just pick it up, throw some stitches in it, and call it a day. And then what I'll do is I'll take a start picture and I'll just throw in pictures. I'll just throw in stitches when I can. And then when I'm done with the beard, then I'll mark them all at once, take a picture, and post for my games. That way I don't have to keep track, because I have to keep track of cruise ship and Pokemon, because I decided I'm not going to take individual pictures. It's just once the week is over, or I might, I don't know. I really would like to just take a start and an end for those too. With Pokemon, it just, if I have to move the hoop, then I'm going to have to take a picture. So, and I feel if I have to take a hoop, then if I have to move the hoop, then I should be able to take the rest of the week off. I don't want to be tied down to things. I have to do this. Because I have Mill Hill Monday, Tiny Thursday. I guess it's only 2 days. And I guess that's the afternoon. That's the nighttime stitching. I don't know. I just don't want to lose my stitchy bug because I have to go work on the cruise ship. Okay. There's nothing else to talk about, so I'm just going to get off of here because, yeah. Okay. See you in the next one. Hello, and welcome back to the madness. I accidentally had my car in drive. I don't know if anyone saw that, but okay, so what did I work on last night? That's a good question. What did I work on last night? Oh, Merry Christmas, that's right. So I did, I want to say 400 stitches. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't playing any games. I was just stitching because I wanted to make that my car whip for my car. So if I have time at work, I can just throw in a couple of stitches. So that's what I did. So the whole, I don't know why I keep wanting to call it an elf. The gnome is done except for the white stitches. And then there's white stitches in the road. And then I brought because I have it on my car tablet now too. So, I can work on the Merry Christmas part too. Which, I still wanted to have a space where I could just pick it up and just go and not think. Because there's sometimes where taking out the tablets, setting that all up, it's just a little too much time consuming. Where I could just pull out the whip, put in some white stitches where I know some white stitches are, and then set it down. Pick it up, set it down. So, that's what I did. What did we watch last night? Oh, Dateline. We were watching Dateline. Yeah. And that's about it. I feel like we watched something else, but I can't think. I don't know. Oh, no wonder. I still have the air on from yesterday. I'm like, why isn't it warming up in here? Because you have the air on? It's not too bad. It's 40 degrees. Yay. Yesterday, I think we got up to 37. But most of the morning, it was like in the mid-20s. Well, it was all over. When I first came out, it was 23 degrees. And then it just kept getting warmer, but not fast. Which the thing, it was so weird because it was bright and sunny like it is now. So in the car, I was sweating because it was like a hot box in here. Not the smoking kind. But outside, you were freezing. So, yeah. My plans for today is probably going to be stitching on Hello Fall. Because I want that one to be done. I'm sick of Hello Fall. And I would really like to get it fully finished for this fall to actually hang it up. That would be really cool. What else? That's about it. I don't have really much to say today. I didn't sleep good last night. And for once... So, I can tell you about my plan. So, instead of going to bed and stitching, I am just going to stitch at night in the living room. And then I really need to go to bed by 7:30. So I'm asleep by 8:30. But last night, I didn't get to sleep until 11 o'clock. So, got up, took Becca to work, and for once... Oh, that's right. So, I was talking to John last night, and I said, because whenever we go to take a nap, or he comes in and takes a nap, and I'm stitching, I'm like, I'm stitching, is that going to bother you? And he's like, no. I said, well, I'm listening to a book. Is that going to bother you? He's like, no. So, last night I was sitting there stitching, I'm like, John, so the light doesn't bother you in the room when you're sleeping? He's like, no. I just flip over. I said, and the book doesn't bother you? He's like, no. Noise is noise, because we sleep with white noise. Since a kid, I always slept with the fan, even in the winter. And if it was, oh gosh, too cold for the fan, then I slept with a vaporizer with no water, because it makes a noise with no water. So I've always slept with noise. So then, when noisemakers came out, machines, white noise machines came out, I bought one. I was at the very beginning of mine and John's marriage, and now he can't sleep without it. So I said, so when I get home from taking Becca to work, can I cross stitch and listen to a book in the bedroom? And he's like, yeah. I said, it won't wake you up. He goes, it'll probably wake me up for a second, then I'll oh shit, I forgot to get over. Ugh. He goes, I'll realize what's going on and I'll just go back to sleep. I'm like, okay. So of course, the one time, which I was very thankful because, like I said, I didn't get much sleep before taking her to work. I think it ended up being like, maybe it was, I don't know. The last time I remember looking at the clock was 11:44. Not 11:44, 10:44. So, I'm assuming that I was probably asleep by 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 4 hours there. So, I keep choking, sorry guys. That's these damn allergies. So, Mr. Red Truck. So I was grateful for once I get home and I went right back to sleep. I didn't even pick up my phone or nothing because I could just feel I was going to go right back to sleep. So no stitching got done this morning. Yeah, so. But it'd be nice to put like 2 or 3 hours into the cruise ship in the morning. Or Pokemon, whichever one its week is. Yeah, so that's my plans. Cruise ship and Hello Fall. I would really like to get Hello Fall done today. I don't know how much stitches I have left. But at least get everything done except for the white. And I kind of like stitching white in the car. So that's a bonus too. Okay guys, I'm going to get off of here and I will see you in the next one. Hello! It is Thursday. Okay. Let me get out of here. This is a snowy, rainy mixture. So, yay, no yay. Let me figure out what I'm doing here real fast. I need windshield. Okay, so what did I work on last night? I worked on Merry Christmas, and I did 392 stitches. I got all of the road put in under his feet because apparently I forgot it. So I had to go back and do all of that. My plans today is to finish. Oh, and then, okay, after I moved the hoop, that's right. After I moved the hoop, I reset Pattern Keeper. Well, I didn't reset it. I moved the date for today's date and moved the hoop to where the gnome is going to be in the hoop totally. And I started stitching, but I don't know how many stitches I did last night once I moved the hoop. I want to say it was about 300, but I'm not positive. But the plan for today is to finish Merry Christmas. Now, it might not be a finish. It might be just depending on how fast it goes. it might be a finished, and then he can come in my car. Because I like to do the beard. Oh God, I gotta sneeze. Yeah! And it always comes at 3. I don't know why, it's just weird. Okay, the beard, I don't know why when I say that word, it comes out beer. I don't know. I had to like really concentrate on it. So, I like to bring the beards in the car for just mindless stitching. Seriously, again. So, what did I watch? I watched part 5 of Aquamom. And then me and John just started watching Dateline. I'm telling you, that Lori Daybell, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She's crazy. But I think we watched 3 Datelines. We went to bed last night in the middle of Daybell. And then we finished Daybell, and then we watched 3 other. So, that is what happened last night. I got woke up this morning saying that I had it by 8:30. No one called me last night. So that's always fun. So I'm rushing into work now. Yeah. And I gotta do paperwork. I hate doing paperwork. If I don't do the paperwork, I don't get a paycheck next week. So today is the day. I have to do the paperwork. Yay? No yay. Well, I haven't said that in a long ass time. Okay, there's really nothing else to say. I will be back on tomorrow for the last clip of the vlog. And I will let you know what happened today. Okay, bye guys. Hello! It is Friday. I forgot to do a clip today. So, I wanted to say, you know, what I did last night. Well, if you remember, I think I told you guys that I moved the hoop and then I took a picture of where I was once I moved the hoop, and then I started the day for the actual day. For Thursday, I started I changed the date to Thursday when it was still Wednesday. So with that night and last night stitching, I did 703 stitches. So, and me and John watched, John, what was that we watched? That YouTuber. Do you remember his name?
Sprat. Something Sprat. Hang on.
Well, he goes into graveyards and he uses a spirit box. Oh my God, that was really good. I will like to watch a couple more of those. You enjoyed it, right? Do you hear Toby sneezing? John, you enjoyed it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So.
Here it is. Dalen Sprat.
Yeah. Very good. Tonight, I kind of just want to cross-stitch and listen to a book. Because I feel like I can cross-stitch a lot more instead of watching TV. So, my plans are, I would love for it to be tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. But I would like to finish him. I mean, that's all I have left to do. But that's a lot of white. And I don't know if I'm going to put, what do you think these are?
Bumblebees?
Bumblebees?
Or bees, yeah. Oh, no.
Dragonflies?
Yeah, dragonflies. They got 4 wings.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to put those in. I'm really not feeling it. And I don't think it takes away from the picture not putting them in.
Right.
So, I don't like bugs. So, I think I'm going to keep the bugs off. But that is a lot of white to do. So that is the plans. I hope you all have a great Stitchy week. I know this is short and sweet, but there's nothing really else to talk about. I'm going to be reading books and cross-stitching and working on my soda stitches. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching!